The night of your wedding had been emotional, especially for your brother, Jimin. Even as he hugged you goodbye, he made sure to glare at Jungkook one last time. "Listen, John Jungkook." Jimin's voice was firm, his hands on his hips like a protective big brother. "I'm letting you take my sister home, but I'm warning you, don't touch her without her permission." "Got it." Jungkook sighed, rolling his eyes. "Young, I know. We're married, but I'd never do anything she's uncomfortable with." Jimin narrowed his eyes, leaning closer. "Good. Because if I ever find out you hurt her," his voice dropped lower, "you won't like what happens next." Jungkook smirked. "Noted, Young. Now can I please take my wife home?" With great reluctance, Jimin stepped back, watching as Jungkook gently took your hand and led you away. But little did Jimin know, the real test of his patience would come the very next day. The next morning, Jimin's worst fear comes true. Jimin arrived at your home, intending to check on you and make sure Jungkook was treating you right. But the moment he stepped inside, he froze. You were walking out of the bedroom, wearing a soft, oversized shirt and pajama shorts, but something was off. You were limping. Jimin's eyes widened in horror. What the hell? You hadn't noticed him yet, too busy holding onto the wall for support. But when you wobbled, Jimin rushed forward, instantly grabbing your arm to steady you. "What happened? Are you okay?" he asked, his voice laced with concern. You blinked, a bit startled by his sudden appearance. "Oh, Jimin, you scared me." Jimin didn't care. His eyes darted up and down, scanning you. "Why are you walking like that?" Your face flushed instantly. I'm fine. It's just a little sore, that's all." Jimin stiffened. "Sore?" Your silence only made it worse. The realization hit him like a truck. Jimin's nostrils flared, his entire body tensed. He slowly turned towards the hallway, his protective instincts exploding. "Where is that punk?" he growled. Before you could stop him, Jimin stormed off toward the living room, where Jungkook was casually sitting on the couch, scrolling through his phone. Jungkook barely had time to look up before Jimin grabbed his collar, yanking him up, not in a violent way, but just enough to make his point. Jungkook blinked, confused. "Young." Jimin's jaw clenched, eyes burning. "I warned you." His voice was dangerously low. "I warned you not to go hard on her." Jungkook's lips twitched, trying so hard not to laugh. "Oh, so that's why you're mad." Jimin's glare darkened. "She's limping, Jungkook." Jungkook sighed dramatically. "Young, it's not what you think." "Oh, really?" Jimin challenged, his grip still firm. "Then explain why my sister looks like she fought in a war last night." Jungkook cleared his throat. "Okay, first of all, she was fine with it." "Stop talking." Jimin immediately let go of his collar and took 3 steps back, looking physically ill. "I don't need details. I don't want details." Jungkook chuckled. "You sure? I can tell you how she..." Jimin threw a pillow at him. "I said stop." You walked in just in time to see your husband dying of laughter, while Jimin looked like he wanted to burn his own ears off. You groaned, facepalming. "Jimin, I told you I'm fine." Jimin shot Jungkook one last glare before crossing his arms. "I still don't trust him." Jungkook smirked. "Don't worry, Young. I'll take good care of your sister." Jimin turned to you, exasperated. "You married an idiot." You sighed. "Yeah, but he's my idiot." Jimin groaned. "I need to bleach my brain." And with that, your overprotective brother stormed out, vowing never to visit unannounced ever again. Jungkook smirked, pulling you into his lap. "You know, if Jimin freaked out over this, imagine what he'd do if he stopped, slapping his arm. Jungkook. Somewhere outside, you swore you heard Jimin sneezing